Hi everyone. So this is my Sunday stock watch per usual every Sunday. So first things first, let's head over to the economic calendar for this week. So bond market will be closed since it's a technical holiday, whatever. And then we have a Fed Reserve governor speaking. Not gonna mean too much. Tuesday, manufacturing, none of that matters that much. I wouldn't be too worried about that. Wednesday, import price index, yeah, that's gonna matter. That'll be important. And then Thursday, we have initial jobless claims, retail sales, industrial production, capacity utilization, semi-important. Yeah, so, and then Friday, housing starts and building permits, and then we have another for the same Federal Reserve governor speaking. So yeah, not a big week for any, economic data. Good thing. Last week was a little crazy. So let's get into it then. Obviously Tesla, pretty bad week for Tesla if you look at the daily. I mean, this is that's bad. Failed its, 260 area, 265 area breakout once again for about like the third or fourth time. No, let me just stay on like the 4-hour chart, like that chart. So yeah, I am looking though on Tesla for this week to see if we could quite possibly get a dip buy. Would be great. Also, overnight markets are open and I did check them out, just to see what's going on. Q's is pretty unchanged from closing on Friday. Tesla's up a little bit. It's up like $1. It's at $2.19 now. And yeah, everything else is mainly pretty unchanged from Friday. So, anyways. Yeah, so Tesla, I am looking to see if we could get a dip buy, but again, it is Tesla. Sometimes when it goes down, it just stays down and, people don't really want to touch it. It's definitely more volatile than other companies. So I'll just be keeping an eye on that. And if we do get, some sort of dip buy from this event that happened, I would like to see back up to 230, even quite possibly, 235 this week, if not. And if we do get even more of a sell-off, unfortunately, I do think we could see 210. But I also don't think that will happen, and I don't think we're going to have much of, a bearish week this week. I mean, I could be wrong, but there's no signs pointing to, there's no big data coming out. So I don't see us getting, a lot of bearishness this week, but Q's is pretty unchanged from, like I said earlier, from Friday. But it's doing really well. I mean, it's reaching towards, kind of new highs again. And it's still a little far. I think new highs, we made like 503, 504. So, I mean, we're like $12 away from that, but yeah, Q's is doing really well. If we continue to see, NVIDIA especially, we could really see Q's at 295 this week for sure, I do think. If not, if we see, some bearishness or we just get kind of choppy this week, definitely see back into 485. But lower than that, maybe like 483, 482. Anyways, SPY, really great this week. I mean, we just continued to make these new highs on SPY's daily chart. So yeah, maybe Q's will end up following. But anyways, above this area is a new high. So, we could probably see it at 580. I want to say hit 580. I think we did. We touched 580, yeah. But I want to see us touch that again and then actually hold above there. And if not, we could see back down to, 474, 470 area. 470 is reaching it. I would say around 474 to 472. 572, shoot, SPYs. 500. Not like Q's. You guys know what I mean, so it's not a big deal. Anyways, NVIDIA. again, also this one has just been doing really surprisingly well this week. Not see that one coming, but yeah, if Nvidia wants to keep going, I mean, we could see back up to its previous high around like 140 area, and if not, we could definitely see back down to 130 this week. 130, 129 area. AMD did not really underperformed for me this week. I was expecting something great. I was expecting it to fall Nvidia, but they did have some AI conference, and as it was impressive, people thought it wasn't impressive enough, or just, that wow factor wasn't there. So AMD did sell off a bit this past week and is back around 167. So I probably won't pay too much attention to this one this week. I'm not really interested in it. It's failed my breakout, and I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't really see it going anywhere. It seems to have some pretty heavy resistance, and just want to kind of stay around this area. Coinbase, main one on my watch list. Also watching Bitcoin very closely. So Coinbase, I mean, if Bitcoin goes like it did on, I believe it was Friday, that was pretty nice. But if Bitcoin, decides to do that again this week, we could for sure see, 180, 190 even on Coinbase. We could see this thing really go. Same sort of situation with Mara, except, Mara's not gonna, I would say around like 18, 19. If Bitcoin happens to really start going this week, it is October, time for Bitcoin to start moving. But anyways, but if we don't see that, Coinbase we could probably see back down to 170, 165. Mara to 15, maybe dipping into $14. Meta's been doing really, really well. We could continue to see this. I'm looking forward to 600. I'm gonna watch it and wait for us to hit 600 once again. I don't think we really want to break and hold above 600 on this, but definitely be nice to catch it on the way there. Other than that, what am I? Turn. I am keeping eye on Turn. I do want to buy this up once it hits lower $7. Looking for the perfect time to invest in this one. And then Amazon has been doing really well too. I do like Amazon just as kind of longer term. I've said this before, but they're going to start doing fulfillment for other companies, not just like sellers on Amazon. They want to start doing fulfillment, like companies who do drop shipping and stuff like that, which is going to be crazy. This is going to be like takeover of the e-commerce world. So as a long term, I mean, this thing can really, I think the valuation on this is pretty high. So anyways, I was watching this, but it did fail my breakout. So I'll keep an eye on it, but not exactly my favorite at the moment since it didn't really show me what I wanted to see. But yeah, I'm looking for us to hold above, 125 once again, and then break out, to around 127, 128 area. But keep an eye on that, keep watching that. I guess I'll take a quick look at Carvana. Carvana's just, there's no reason for it to be at $192 per share right now. It's just insane. So I'm really waiting for this one to come back down, ride it on the way back down. So I'm gonna keep eye on this, not something I'm really watching for, just keeping an eye on. Other than that, I think that's it for this week. Just gonna keep an open mind for sure going into it, dipping our feet in the waters after last week as well. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you all for watching.